Hello, Jesse Good here. Today I'm reviewing a LEGO Ninjago Movie Master Full Set, which retails for $30, has 312 pieces and 3 minifigures. Now let's take a look at those minifigures. So here is Kai, and this version doesn't have anything exclusive about him. I mean, everything's about the same as all of his other appearances and sets. His hairpiece comes in the collectible minifigures line and the Movie Maker set, the Temple of the Ultimate Weapon. It's not too hard to get. He does have this little sword holder right here, which is a new piece that holds 2 swords. That's pretty nice. And if you remove that, you could see the back of his torso, which looks pretty cool, and his back facial expression. One thing you gotta note, though, about this new hairpiece is unlike the ones in the regular LEGO Ninjago sets, this is a hard plastic. I like that because I prefer that way more over rubber or soft plastics. So here is Garmadon, and this is the same version from the Temple of the Ultimate Weapon. I want to start off with him because this is the cheapest way to get this version of Garmadon, this jungle version. I like this kind of pauldron right here with the little kind of jungle markings on it. It's also funny how this is made, where they actually use the old Garmadon mold, but they just kind of put it on the back right here so that the front, his chest printing is kind of showing. He has lots of hair on there. And if you're wondering how that connects, it connects like how a LEGO minifigure head would, just at the neck up there, and there's enough space to fit that in. One last thing to note is that he does have the newer style conical hat, which looks cool in this brown coloring. So here is Sensei Wu. Now this guy is the same exact version that appears in the Green Ninja Mech Dragon and some of the other sets, like I think the Destiny Bounty. But the design for the face is different from the one in collectible minifigures line, but everything else is the same. So he's super easy to get. He does come with a staff, and I do like his cloth printing, which covers up his legs and kind of continues the printing from his torso. That looks really good. Nothing's getting covered with the legs, though, because there's no printing underneath there. The only printing on the legs are those sandals, which looks great. However, his beard was covering up his torso, so you can see the design there, and the rest of his face, which looks pretty cool. You got to keep in mind that he does use the old conical hat, though. It's not the newer design. So taking a look at the set, I think it's about the right size for $30. So the bridge starts with this little pathway to get up. I thought these scorpions would be a little play feature, but really all you can do is spin them, and I don't think that's really intentional. The bridge itself is a pretty cool build. I like the colors they used here. These little border pieces were actually kind of a pain in the butt to build because you got to build like 14 of them, so it gets very repetitive. They do have 2 pegs to keep minifigures on the bridge. Now, they do look very intrusive with the blue coloring, but I don't mind it so much because you could easily pop those out if you don't want to have any minifigures in there. But it really allows for some role-playing with the minifigures, whatever you want to really do with that. This side right here leads to this little gateway. I love this build because it uses some interesting pieces, like 3 of those micro figure pieces, or I don't know, not really micro figures, whatever the ones from the LEGO Games line are, in this nice kind of tan coloring. That's a great piece to get. And also some nice olive pieces like these tiles and these 2x2 jumpers, which looks fantastic. Now I like this cage because it could easily be removed, but it looks like it is part of the shrubbery and everything. It just blends in very well with its colors and I guess use of these plants. Now you could easily open this up right here and take out Sensei Wu. But if you want to take off the whole cage, you can just easily remove it, and you can see they reveal a new 2x2 piece. This one has studs on one side and a tile on the other side. I love that piece. I know it appears in Ninjago City. And also, black one was in Ninjago City Chase, which I forgot to show in that review. Finally, if you move to the back of the set, you can see that there's not really much to the gateway, but there is kind of this secret cave down here, which hides the skull minifigure, which they consider a full minifigure on the box, but I didn't really count it as one because it's a very basic figure and appears in many other sets, so I didn't really feature it. But you can see they have this nice 2x2 printed tile with a map on it that shows the Destiny Bounty and the Temple of the Ultimate Weapon, and he just kind of has this knife right here, which looks pretty cool, and you could just easily fit him in there. There's not really much else going on there except this little vine blocking it to make sure that he doesn't fall out if you push him all the way there. You got a nice $30 box size, which on the back has some nice detailing as well. And here is the instructions, which are a little bit thick for a $30 set, but you can see lots of the sets right there, and also an ad for the video game and the website. So overall, while I like this build, I think it looks very authentic. It has some nice jungle architecture, has some nice shrubbery. It just feels like there's nothing exclusive about this set, so almost it feels like you should get some of the other sets over this one. I don't know. The Jungle Garmadon's the hardest figure to get in here, but even he comes in other sets. Sensei Wu is incredibly easy to get. This version of Kai is pretty easy to get. I mean, you just gotta mix and match a few of the sets. I don't know. I'd give this set a B, though. I think it's a good price for $30. It's a good play set, but I just wish there was something more desirable. But that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.